Hey Vidya, thank you so much for the humble introduction. Hi everyone, how are you doing? Good evening if you are joining from India. Good morning, good afternoon if you are joining from different places. Can I get a quick yes no so that I can understand everyone is there? Cool. Fine. So here, okay, everyone is typing. Good morning, good evening, Saptak, Atharva, Sneha Rishi, Uppaluri, Gaurish, Pugal. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yeah. So I have given an opportunity to interact with you all because I know you are the student champion and I heard you are doing great things. Just wanted to understand and share my experience of what you understand about agentic, and anyone can quickly if you can unmute yourself and what you know currently so that I can help you and others to understand more about it.
Vidya, do you want to give permissions for
Yes, I have. I
people
have,
to
Anju.
unmute themselves? Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we can keep it interactive. Anyone wants to talk, interact while the session is going on, please feel free to unmute yourselves and talk.
You can even use the chat box if you're hesitant to talk.
Yeah, I would suggest, like, it's nothing like I'm here to mark you what anything whatever you feel free to use this opportunity to introduce yourself as well, what you are doing, and then what you know about RPA. Let's start with RPA then. I think RPA will be much comfortable topic to talk about first. No one? Come on, guys, you are student champions.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Saptak.
So I'm Saptak. I'm from KT University, Bhubaneswar. Sir, basically, if I like talk about the RPA, robotic process automation. So basically, it is a software tool where we can actually automate the rule-based repetitive task that can be done by the without the inhuman intervention.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Yes.
And so if I talk about agentic, it's all about if I talk about the traditional RPA, where we are doing just only repetitive task, but it is rule based, not like it is not learning anything. It is not taking any normal artificial it is not using the intelligence basically. But if I talk about agentic, it first learns and then it starts doing the things independently, but not some repetitive tasks.
Okay, brilliant, brilliant. So thank you so much for giving this explanation. So yeah, like you are prox 80% correct of what you have said. So RPA, you have correctly mentioned that RPA is where we implemented RPA when there is a rule-based process, and this is where RPA comes into picture. So next question, since I hope everyone is very comfortable with RPA. RPA, we have many tools, but UiPath is the best tool in the market. And there, wherever rule-based terms comes into picture, then we started doing RP automation, which helps. How it helps? It makes us more human. Instead of us doing the same task again and again, now we are allowing bots to do the same thing. So you might getting confused. Okay, what do you mean bots will do it? Will it take our job? Will it do something? No, that's not the case. When we implement RPA was something, for example, the repetitive task, the volume of task or volume of data which we human being were doing it. Example which I can give to explain this was, for example, you treat your administrative colors, what they will do, you might be giving them some documents, they will be reading that documents, they will be taking some data from that documents and putting it in their computer, in any of their ERP applications they will put it, then might be they will do some task. So this is something which is repetitive, they will not they have not doing something extraordinary, this can be done by anything. And these are something which rule based, okay, you will give some flow, you extract some data, and then using that data they will do something and then maybe send you an email. For example, your in college your fees are pending, so how they will get to know, okay, once you paid something and anything is pending from that, they can verify it, okay, and then they will send you. So these are something which are repetitive, this is just one of the example, there are many examples where we find it, okay, these things can be done by a bot. If you train a bot, because this is a rule based, they can read Excel, they can read PDF, they can read anything, and then they can extract meaning from it, and then they can take decisions. So that was RPA era, where we are restricted ourselves to rule based process, where we know, okay, only some, where are some rule, we can do it. Then we moved that era, and we moved to the another era of called intelligent document processing. So what is intelligent document processing? Where we started automatically identifying, okay, if we are getting multiple invoices from different formats, so how bot can easily understand, okay, this can be one of the format, this can be one of the fields that we need to extract it. And this is how we started using specialized AI, where specific things was there, how you can anyways extract data from there. So this is where IDP comes into picture, intelligent document processing. Then the year 2022, 2023, where you heard of the term called Gen AI or generative AI comes into picture, where you have seen what is Chat GPT. I am 100% sure when you were at, like, you were still in your college, you might be going to Chat GPT and asking some of the questions, it is giving you some reply. So this might be the case, right? Yes, no, quick yes, no on this. How many of you, by the way, use Chat GPT? If not, yes. Okay. So I'm getting yes. It means you have seen that platform. Yes. So that in 2023 we have seen a generative AI comes into picture, where you go to Chat GPT, ask anything, and that GPT gives you some kind of output, and it was like it was working for you. You ask anything for Chat GPT, you ask anything like, okay, give me the solution of this, solve me this problem, it was giving you a complete results. Yes. So what was the benefit of it? So we realized the potential of generative AI, Gen AI. We call it GPT. Can anyone unmute or write in the chat what is GPT full form?
It's generative pre-trained.
Pre-trained.
Transformer.
Okay, cool. Yes. And what does it do? Anyone have idea on this?
It's basically trained on enormous amount of data, and it uses its own LLM models to generate a modified and customized response to your prompts and queries.
Yeah, absolutely. So what is the difference between specialized AI and this Gen AI?
I guess the specialized, I might be wrong at this, but I just want to have a nice guess. Specialized AI can be trained on a specific amount of data that is related to a particular niche or a particular sector, and generative AI can, generate different responses based on different data types and different data on which it is trained. It can also generate new stuffs and new responses that are not fed in the data which on which it is being trained.
You are absolutely correct. So many of you are even not aware what is specialized AI and Gen AI. For those who are not aware, let me quickly tell you on this. So specialized AI are where a specific thing that you are training the artificial intelligence, using artificial intelligence, machine learning technology, that for example document reading, so specific format, how you can do it for multiple formats. So one kind of thing that you have done for that is specialized AI. Then Gen AI comes into picture. Gen AI is basically have billions of data with different parameters that it holds. And what it do, it already contains the previous data, and based on the data that it already store it, it gives new content. So whenever you ask any question to any chat GPT, so it already holds the billions of data that is available entirely in the universe. It has everything, whatever in books, everything for a specific year, for example 2022, 2023. It doesn't have the live data, by the way, okay. If you are not aware, it will have the previous data for a specific year, and it will have data till that year, and it can generate content for you based on the data that it has been trained on. So that's the reason its name is GPT, generative pre-trained. So that's what it does basically create you new content. So that opens a lot of opportunity for us. So when we realize it by typing something, we get a lot of things. So how can we utilize this into our existing RPA platform? And this is where we comes to a term called agentic AI. So now what is agentic AI? So earlier you type in the chat GPT, okay, give me, I want to go to Goa, plan my trip for it. So chat GPT will give you list, okay, day one you have to go to this, day one you have to go to this, day three you have to go to this. So a simple transactional bot that already from the pre-trained data it has given you the thing. Now how can you utilize it in agentic? So agentic is basically, it will autonomously decides, learn, execute for you, and also based on the live data it will automatically learn as well. So what does it mean? It means in simple term, again, if I ask agentic AI, help me to I want to go to Goa, what it will do, it will not even like plan my trip, but it will also go book my flight, pay like all those things, every minute, go to make my trip, book my flight or book my cab or book my buses, everything step by step it can do for you. Because why it can do it? Because it has that autonomous ability to learn, execute based on the data provided. So I hope I am just giving an overview. I don't have anything to share because I feel this 30 minutes is not enough to explain this, but just wanted to give everyone a quick overview of what agentic AI. So this is the beginning. So this year 2025, you might be hearing a buzzword of agentic. Chat GPT from anywhere, like you have also heard of UiPath agentic AI, any other platforms agentic. So whole objective of bringing agentic is making robots to make more decisions compared to what humans were doing it. So we still need humans. By the way, don't confuse it that now bringing agentic will remove humans. No, it will complement humans. So now assume it. Now, if you have some robots who can take decisions, but if it can also automate, give content, rule based, everything it can, then how it will be beneficial to the human beings. And also it's not like it can do end to end, it can do it with human validation as well included in between. So it's not like you tell everything and it will do it. Definitely, if you have created something or you have made some of the examples like that, but it also requires human validation. For example, you might be seeing that when you type in chat gpt, sometimes it gives some vague and hallucinations answers. You might have observed that because it has to generate content, okay, it has to generate some new content every time. It can't generate new content until unless you will provide more data to it. And this is where prompt comes into picture. You have to give a right prompt. And what is prompt here? So that in the chat which you are writing, the input that you are providing, like provide me this, give me details of this, what is this? So this is nothing but a prompt in real life. So this is called prompt engineering. So basically how to give a good input so that you will get a good output. In meaning, you can also search this in chat gpt or any Gemini, a DeepSeek, anything, any platform, whichever you are using. So basically whatever questions you ask, you will get the result based out of it. If you'll ask good question, you will get good answers. If you will ask general question, you will like, or okay, help me to find this, so it will only do it. Or else if you write something, it, no, I know you are a very good, I want you to give me results like this, so automatically you can see the response is also very good. So this is where you need to understand the importance of writing something to the text. So for example, if you're writing something in the chat gpt, you should know what is prompt engineering and how to write the best prompt. So what I would suggest, these are not very this is not at all technical, this is just pure English. And that is, you write just pure English and it will give you response on it. So we have in the academy, I hope everyone is aware what is academy, academy.uipath.com. You can go to what is prompt engineering, how to write prompts. So when you understand how to ask good question to robot or chat gpt, you will get good results. So first step I would say from this session is you should write prompt. Once you start writing good prompts, definitely you will get good results. So that's the first step for everyone to do and go homework on that. Second, now once you get the results, so what actions you need to do? So this is where in agentic AI you have to make sure you have to tell robot the same thing. For example, if I'll ask you, you go to this place, you go to this place, you go to this place. So what will happen? You yourself will get confused. Correct? Yes, no? So this is where you have to understand, once you have written a prompt, you should also be you should be also remembering how to assign a single task to each agents, so that the agents, okay, I have asked the agent to, for example, go to this college and give me this result from this. So that should be meaningful, right? Whatever you are doing, it should be very prompt to you that okay, I want this and I got this. If you clubbed everything into one agent, what will happen? Even you will not able to understand okay, what is happening. And also you have to also understand the difference, when to use agents, when to use RPA. Again, RPA is not dead. RPA is again the backbone of agent. Whenever you are having structured, whenever you are having rule based, still RPA is there. But when you have to use content, when you have to ask them to use human, not human, but you have to take decisions, then in that case agents will come into picture. So remember, we have many things in UiPath. UiPath, if you have the GA go live is there, the in UiPath cloud.uipath.com, you can go to that platform. We have everything there and it is there free for the community editions. So there are terms like agents, maestro. I don't want to just complicate things and in this 30 minutes give you everything. But what I want you is to go there and see what is agents, what is maestro. Agents are basically, as the name suggests, which will work for you. For example, if you want to take some decisions, so how agents can help you. And then maestro comes into picture. So what is maestro? So when you have to work with agents, when you have to work with RPA, when you work with humans, how you can relate these things, then maestro is there. So this is how simple are there, but again, it requires deep experience of how to write prompts, what is prompt, how to write systems, what is users input, how to connect with tools, how to connect with other things. So multiple things are there. Don't get I would say disheartened by these, so many things are there, I can't learn anything. No, start small, go with prompt engineering, and in academy we have step by step what needs to be done. Okay, you have to learn agent, how agent works. There are some exercises there. Now go to agentic prompt engineering, then agentic courses. Go learn one by one what is agentic, but make sure you also understand what is RPA, because RPA is not dead. RPA is still there, and RPA will be implemented wherever structured, wherever rule-based protocol will be there, wherever we have to call API. Everything still can be done by RPA. So I think I spoke much. Any questions now? I'll give you questions to ask anything, what you feel it.
You can use the hand raise option also in order to ask the questions.
Okay, I have one in the chat. I can see, can RPA do tasks such as auto payment, etc.? So definitely not. So now it's not like not, but definitely these things, auto payments, there are different rules. If you define some rules, okay. For example, if there are payments of 100 rupees and you need to go, if you are getting in an email with an approved version that okay, you can approve the payment, then you read that email, understand it, okay. And if you are seeing something like it's a rule based, then definitely yes, but definitely these are not the right scenarios, because payments and alls are very critical. It can't be handled just by bot. It should be something with intelligence. And definitely if you can explain it more, I can help you with the scenarios, whether we can do it or not. Anything else? I'm still waiting. Someone will unmute and ask question. Yeah, Saptak, please go ahead.
Sir, actually, I made one agent on UiPath Studio, like
Okay,
on the agent builder. And
that's great.
basically, my whole process, my thinking process was like that. I made a medical report analyzer. And basically, my plan was to upload all the medical reports of patients into one drive, at least in the folder of Google Drive. And I made a process in the studio where it can extract the text from that PDFs, and after that it will give the input to the agents. And after the agent will do what, it will and it will analyze all the text from the PDF, and it will give the patients about the what they have to what the foods they have to intake, what the foods they have to avoid now based on their age and gender, and basically what are the lifestyle issues they are having, and what are the probable causes they can face in the future also. So I made that. But when I am going to mail that, I use the email automation also there. But when I was facing that, the whole text was going like a normal text, not a structured mail. So is there any way that I can send them a structured mail through automation?
So the structured data that you are getting, and how
From
are
the
you
agent.
getting the data from the agents? Is it in the, again, same format or in the structured output way?
So I'm getting the I use the LLM, so I just got the data in a text format.
Text format, yes. So
Yes.
make sure you also train your LLM that I want my output in this type of format. So make sure you also give me the output in this format. So LLM will also do that for you.
Yes, sir, it was doing. But
Huh.
when I was mailing the persons, like
Hmm.
I also use the Excel automation there. Like the patients came and registered in the Excels, and it will just take the name column and also the consequent emails and send them the report and also the like their analysis. So when I sent the analysis, it was not in the new line. It was just going as a like the whole there was like when I was getting the text, it was in the bold format. It was like all the important things in the bold, and all the things was a point wise. But when I'm sending the mail, it was coming just the text one by one after that, but not in the new lines, like not a structured in the structured format what I was getting in the agent.
For that, again, I need to have a look at your code, how you have done it. Okay. From here, what I can understand is if you are getting that in a structured format in the agent, and when you are writing it in the when you are emailing it, you are getting it in a again individual format, right?
Yes.
Uh, so maybe something else can be done, which again needs to see your code, then only I can comment. Maybe you have missed something. Have you used Maestro?
No, sir, I didn't use that. I just connected my agent with the RPA workflow.
No, what I would suggest also, because since you are using email, since you are using RP, and since you are using agent, I would suggest you use Maestro also. Okay, because that will connect the dots, and in that way maybe the flow will become easier.
Okay, okay, sure, sir.
Okay, use
I
Maestro
will.
there, because I think the dots are missing. Some of the output might not be reaching the way that you want to do it, and this is where Maestro will help you to connect the dots.
Okay, sir, sure, sir. I will try definitely. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Yeah. Anyone else? Okay, there is one question. It seems, sir, may I know your current role and responsibility within UiPath also for students who are interested in building a career in RPA? What would be your recommended learning roadmap and project ideas that can make their resume stand out? Okay, see, what I would suggest, first of all, what my role and responsibility, already Vidya mentioned about it. But yes, I am basically working here in process mining tool. I am working here in test suite. So my roles are basically I am either working as a BA or a PM. So this is my role, first of all. The second thing, yes, to stand out from others, you have to start working on new things. So automatically, if Saptak is telling he is working, he has already worked on agents. So that seems me very good candidate. If I want to hire anyone, I would definitely choose him rather than others. So if those things with the use cases, for example, he has given a perfect example. Okay, I am reading a medical reports and then using RPA bots and then using agent builder. So if you write those use cases and also try possibly publish that in GitHub, or try you to create a blog where you can also share that, okay, I have done something like this and I got this result, which will give you visibility, so that if you are looking, you will get a better chance than others. So this is what I would say. Start working on new projects like agent tech and all those stuffs. I hope I answered your question, Darshini. And everyone, reach out to me in LinkedIn, connect with me in case if you need any help. I'd be happy to mentor you there. So maybe Vidya, you can share my LinkedIn profile in the chat, or if you want, I can also do it. Wait.
Sure, Pranav, I can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Just give me a second.
Yeah. I can also, like, I have already done do it. So let me. Yeah, you can, everyone, please go through this profile and send me your request, follow me. So anyways, we can connect and then take this conversation further. So I hope, Vidya, I have not taken more time. Now back to you.
No, Pranav, thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Looking at the conversation, I hope you are open to give more sessions for our SDCs. They would be happy to connect to you.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah. Thank you, Pranav. Thank you so much for the session.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Pranav, if you like to stay on the call, you can, or else you feel free to drop off the call.
Yeah, I'm dropping off, Vidya. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Pranav. Okay. So now let's give our STC, we have 3 STCs who would be sharing their experience. One would be Gupta, second would be Bharat, and third would be Josna. All of them have done a good job. So Gupta, you want to go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Shall I?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So, good evening, everyone. My name is Lakshmi Narayana Gupta, a UEPA student developer champion from Pragati Engineering College. I
Gupta,
am
one
happy to share.
second. Gupta,
Sure,
one
ma'am.
second. I'll stop the recording.